Good morning, gang. So, up bright and early here to check in at the airport, and been waiting for my COVID test for the last 2 days, 2.5 days. Still don't have a test result, so I cannot check in for my flight. And it looks like I'm going to miss this flight to London. We'll see. If I get the test result back within the next 20 minutes, then I'll make my flight. But if not, I'm not going to make it, which means that I'll have to rebook my flight, which means that I'll be getting in even a day later, which sucks. But some lessons learned here. So for all you guys out there, little value points. If you're going to take a last minute trip like me, you might want to, like, as soon as possible, even when you think you might travel, try to get an appointment for a COVID test, because that was the first challenge, was trying to get a COVID test appointment time, which I was able to get. If you do know you're going to travel, and get it 3 days out. Don't wait for 2 days out or even 1 day out. 3 days out, give them the maximum amount of time in order to get your COVID test result in. I thought I'd be good with 2 days based on what I had heard and what people had told me about. They get their test result back in like that day even, or the next day. Didn't work out like that in this case. So, wish me luck. It's gonna be a long day. If I miss this flight, the next flight is at 7 p.m. It's always toughest the last 10 yards, gang. So just keep showing up, man. We'll get there. All right. So I just took a second COVID test, and if I were going to do it all over again, I would have definitely come to the airport testing facility. It's located at the far Diamond Head side of the airport, next to baggage claim number 31. There's parking over there, and if you go early, they open at 9. So I just had my test done, but I think I was there from about 7, and I was like first in line. Anyway, they're super professional, super helpful, all local staff, and so they take care, and they were really good. So now the status for my flight is I'm gonna be rescheduling my flight to leave Hawaii at 7 p.m. Then I go to Dallas for an 8-hour layover, and then on to Heathrow, London. So I'll get there a day later than I would have, which it is what it is, So putting this out there to you guys so that maybe you'll learn something and not make the same mistakes I did. The other thing is, at least for American, I think most of the carriers now have an app to use to put in all your information. So I'd recommend getting that done early, and at least for traveling to Europe from Hawaii, they're not going to let you check in until you have a negative COVID test in hand. So no sense even leave home or leave the hotel until you have that done. So what else? What else could I mention? The COVID test needs to be done within 3 days. So if you're traveling to Europe from Hawaii and you're a tourist, what you could do is come to the airport, get it done at the airport testing facility. It costs $140, but you get your results and you get them back quick. So you can go have breakfast or continue on with your vacation after that. But at least when you have that in hand, you're good to go. All right, so I have about 10 hours to kill, and what to do? Go back home, chill out at home, go to the gym, get a workout in. I don't know. Anyway, hope you all are well, and I'll be in touch.